today's episode, I've noticed that the hopeful colony are not going up into the honey super, so I come up with a technique which will hopefully help draw them up. I also make a lot of improvements to the colonies here, and I take off a honey super off the main Beekeeping for Hope colony. So I've got quite a lot to do today. I need to put 3 brood frames into a nuke because I'm going to split the main hive, the Hope 4 hive, in the next few days. So I just want to get those out of the way from the house. And I've got to take the honey super off the main hive, and I'm going to put this, I know it's a bendy plastic queen excluder, but the one I have here now, the black one, there's too much bee space, so the bees are building comb all over the place. You'll see when I open it, and it's hard to work around. So I'm going to change it over with this one, which should in theory be better for this hive anyway. Now I have smoked them with my hive tool, and I also plan to move this hive here soon. See, again, they're not drawing out the frames here, look. I'm just not drawing them out. So I've got a plan for that, and I'll sort that out later. So if I get this off, you'll see how they're building all around it, making it a bit difficult to actually get in there. I'll put these up here for now. As you can see, if I pop this off, there's going to be lots of breakages, lots of angry bees. So if I just give them a quick smoke. I can get in there. See that they stuck all this down. This main column in the middle. So look how they built underneath, look. Because there was too much bee space. So I'll scrape all this off and I'll put this on instead, and it should keep them out. I see some drone bees here, lots of worker bees. They're doing really well actually, really good. I do need a dummy board along here. I'll show you in a minute, because they're starting to basically, look at this, like stick it all together. It's very, very incredible little structure they've made, but it's not ideal really. I'll put those there for now so they can go into the honey. And as always, I squashed one. As you can see, they built a lot of comb, look, all around here. There's this big gap. So I need to put a dummy board in and push these all together. But I haven't got a dummy board at the moment because they cost a fair bit. So what I'm going to do is just scrape some of this off so I can get the queen excluder down, okay? I'll just do that now. See, bees are very good little architects. They make incredible structures. It's just, they don't really build where you want them to build at times, especially if you don't set the hive up properly. Which I haven't done really. But these ones are doing very well. This is the Hope 4 hive, by the way, the Hope 4 colony. See, there's all honey in these cells all here. This is full of honey. This one could be as well. They just get in the way. Come on. Nicely tempered today though, they're not actually getting me. See, I've just been down the apiary and been attacked by the other hives. There's a drone bee there, here he is. There you go, mate. Drone bees do try and attack you, but nah, they're no harm at all. I like drone bees. As you know, my boys love them because they don't sting. Right, so I've done a few here. I need to do quite a lot on here. I don't want to hurt all this a lot though. So I'll just push down here. That's good. See, bees don't tend to get out of the way. They're so distracted by eating honey. They don't tend to move. That's better. Let's just push that along. Oh, and his stinger. Did his stinger come out? No, good. Come on. There you go. Good one. You see the difference in the bees compared these bees compared to the bees down the apiary. How chilled and calm they are. Look at them all. Lovely. So right, just need to do this chunk here. This is going to have lots of honey come out. Yeah, come on, you lot. Come on. Off you come. Just grab by the wings and just moving them. This one seems to be a bit stuck. So right, the bees will clean them up. This main one now, and that's it. Oh, come on, you lot. I need to just take that top bit off. That's it. I'm trying to work as quick as I can, even though it seems I'm not, because it could rain in a minute. I don't want to get the bees, get the hive, inside the hive wet. Come on, off you come. Come on. This is very full of honey, this one. I might just give them oh, the smoke has gone out, that's why I'll just push them. Come on. Oh, let's get out of here. Come on, you lot. So it seems nice and clean, just this last little bit. Come on. Chop, 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 chop. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. That's it, out of the way, out of the way. Because I will accidentally squash some of you when I do this. No, so far so good. Perfect. And they can drink up that honey down there now. There you go, there you go. There you go, right, that's perfect. That seems good now. Nice and flat, just get a little bits here and there. Oh, we'll just do this little one here. Scrape that off. Squeeze, please. Squeezy, 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 squeezy. There you go, that's it. They don't want to get off, do they? Come on. Yeah, I'm happy with that, that's good. So what I'll do now, that's the clump, take that into the house. My wife will change this into candles and stuff. She'll melt the wax. So put that there. Put the new queen excluder on top, which will go like this. Wow, it seems a bit big. This was meant to be a national polyhive queen excluder, and it seems huge. So if I just section it like that, it should be alright, I reckon. It should be alright like that. I think they'll be okay. Alright, next thing I will just tap these bees off into the new one, the new queen excluder. Yeah. So I just want to clean this off in a minute, get that all sorted out. I've got a plan for the honey super later on. For now, I'll just put this back on top. That way. Squeeze your bees. Perfect. I don't think, I don't know if I like that queen excluder. I'll get some of these bees that are falling down. There we go. That's all of them. Yeah, not sure I like that queen excluder. But I'll be back into this hive later on, because I'm going to try and put some drawn frames from the Hope 4 hive into here. I'm going to put like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, something to help draw the bees from the bottom to come up, because look, they're not coming up. Well, they are, but they're not actually doing anything in there. They don't seem to be storing any honey, drawing the frames out. So, yeah, I can't see any drawn comb at the moment. I'll take a few more to have a quick look. If they've drawn any out. If they have, I'll show you the difference. Maybe some here. No. So you have a dummy board on the end here as well. Stop them building on that side. Right, now for the lid. So next I'm going to open this up. There's nothing in here, but there soon will be lots of ants for some reason. So I'll put in 5 frames. We're going to have 1, sorry, just 3 in here at the moment, 2 and 3. And then I've got to introduce 2 brood frames in here. We'll do this in the next few days and stick them along here like this. And I'm going to make a new colony out of this one. So I want that all in there ready. Now I'm going to take off this yellow box. Should be drained of bees. I've got this, the bees' favourite thing, so that they hate this. Look, they just attack it all the time. I don't want to wind them up really, so I'll leave it. But yeah, I'll go into this hive next. So got the board on here which should be draining the bees out, but who knows, they never seem to work, my ones. Let's have a look inside. I've not smoked them because I don't really intend to go too deep. Just take the crown board off and have a look at what we've got. In fact, this could be a feeding board actually. I'm sure I stuck this up, blimey. Put it in. Ah, there we go. Blimey, it's worked. There's no bees in there. 2 bees. Oh, look at these. Look at this honey. If I go to here, look at that lovely honey. I've got my glove on. And I'll draw that out later on and I'll put it back in a couple of hours. I don't like the bees to be needing space for too long because of course there's no bees in here now. They've all drained down into here. So let's get this off. Let's get this off here. So there we go. Quite that's weighs a ton, that does. Dead one. Old dead one, I didn't kill him. So again, there's those contraptions where the bees go down and then they can't get up again. So that's perfect. I might just leave that on there for now while I take that one back with me. So there's no need for the bee brush. Check and make sure there's no bees in between the frames. There's one there. I'll show you them. Just a little one. Let's have a look at him. Cool, I stuck that down. There he is, just sitting there. And then you go back down there. That's it. The bees can smell their honey, so please, this works, really pleased. The other one I got obviously has a hole in it or something. Right, let's put this to one side. So we'll leave it there. I'll put the lid back on. Perfect. I mean, look at this. Look at the cells. These cells here, with my finger, there, they're halfway full of honey, these ones. So I'll scrape all these off. And then I'll keep that aside for another colony I might need. So now I'm going to go back into this hive and sort out their honey frames. So I'm going to put 4 in. I'm going to take 4 out and put 4 in from the hive I just extracted the honey from, which is the main hive. So I'll take out 4, random 4. Yeah, look, nothing on that one. Off you go, go on. Ooh. Squished one. We've got here 2. They've drawn out a tiny bit there, tiny bit. That's not a lot, can't you get these? Oh, it's quite a lot there, leave that one. So how many do I want? 1, 2, 3, there we go. A little bee there. Come on. Now I'll just take this one. 4. Right, let's get them 4 frames from the other hive. You know, some nice frames here, full of honey, just to try and, like this. These are the frames where I just extracted just now. So you can have, I'll put one in between each. So this should hopefully draw them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one in there. We've got here this one. So this should encourage the bees to come up from the bottom and to start producing some honey in here, start putting their stores in here. So I'll check them in a few days, make sure they're all good. So I've got 1. So yeah, here we are already, there's already a bee having a go already. There's a big blob of honey on his tongue. That's quite cool actually. I wish I could film that. But yeah, the bees are starting to come up already. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you here, see? They're already coming up. So it's working already. It's bringing the bees up already, and they're starting to suck up all the honey, and they'll hopefully store their own stuff in here. Yeah, it's working a treat. There's loads coming up, which is perfect, which is what I wanted. Right here, look at all these. All those are coming up now. So they'll have a good time cleaning that up, and as I said, it will hopefully draw them all up from the bottom. They can start storing their honey in this super on top. So my plan now is to put that honey super I just extracted at the bottom of the main hive. So we're putting it down here. I've got some, here's the stuff I extracted, and the bees are all over it. Look, they know it's theirs, and they're coming back for it. They know it's theirs. You can see them there. Right, so I put 1 here, I put 1, and a new one, and there, and a new one, 1 here, another new one, that along, new one in here. So that's the bees sorted for this one. Could do with a dummy board. I think I've got dummy boards in here actually. I'll get one out. Sure, I've got a dummy board in here. Oh, I can't get it up. Literally. Right. Yep, I've got a dummy board. I'll put this in the back. These on here. Loads of honey all over that, so what I'll do now, the bees know it's coming. I'll give them a bit of a smoke actually, just tell them I'm coming in. So I'm going to put this now on the next one. I've got to get quite a lot of these off. So where should I put this? Honestly, so much problem solving when you're trying to do beekeeping. There's so much you've got to do. Seal this up again. So this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in this one. This is quite a big one. Yeah, let's just have a quick check of the honey. This is the one I want next, this one. So we're putting this board underneath this one. First, get this off. So I need to put that one there at the bottom, because I won't be getting any more honey from this one. I'll get one more lot and that's it, I think, after that. Oh, and I'll stick this down, I'll tell you, blimey. So look how calm these bees are. There we go. Oh, I'll put these ones on the floor. I'll put this old honey soup on top. So I do want to go into this brood box soon as well. Don't want to squash your bees. Come on, you lot. Out you come on. Right, and I'll speak for this. Little puff. And I will put this one on next. That. Put the extractor on. The bees down by my feet at the moment, so they've put that back on. I can drain this one. Drain the bees. Back on top. Of course, wait a ton. This is definitely ready. There we are. So hopefully all the bees will drain out of this over the next 2 days, and I can get in there and take this off and extract this honey. I'm not going to extract any more from here. Not sure about this one, but because I need some for the winter, so I'll just leave them. Oops. All these bees. And they found all the honey on here. There you go, on you go. Right, then the lid. Oh, crown board. On top. And that's that. One more job to do. So this one's just drinking some honey I dropped on my leg. And there's ones on here as well. We're drinking some spilt honey. And again on top of here. So they're loving that. And this one seems to love this. I thought I'd just do a really quick manoeuvre because I want to get this Ugandan hive in a bigger box, in a bigger hive, sorry. So I moved the Hope 4 hive onto this bench. They seem to be all right at the moment. Everyone seems to be finding their way back, which is good. There's a lot of bees buzzing around, so they seem to have found their way back, which I'm impressed with. Not sure I like the queen excluder still, because it's a bit, sticks out a bit. Anyway, so it's looking good so far. I'm pleased with that move. So the Hope 4 hive is now here. The Beekeeping for Hope hive. The Ugandan hive will go on there. But I do have another bench, so I'm tempted to have another bench on here with that hive on in the box just around here. There's my cat. The bees don't bother her. Let me see. And this hive here I'll sort out later on. Come in, darling. So the bees don't bother her at all. They're good bees. There she goes. So far so good. A few bees just sitting around there, but as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy our content, please like this video and please subscribe. And I'll see you next time.